A few years ago, the world was sold a terrifying prediction. Artificial intelligence was about to replace millions of jobs: writers, designers, programmers, marketers. Entire industries suddenly looked vulnerable. In 2023, a report from Goldman Sachs estimated that artificial intelligence could impact up to 300 million full-time jobs globally.
In a report Sunday, their economists predicted 18% of work globally could be computerized.
News outlets,
Because I'm not real.
tech conferences,
What do we do in a world where the vast majority of today's jobs are gone?
podcasts,
The robots are going to just do whatever you want.
YouTube.
Before AI takes your job.
The message was simple. AI wasn't just coming for repetitive work, it was coming for creative work too. And companies reacted quickly. Customer service agents were replaced with chatbots. Marketing teams began using AI to generate ads and content. Software developers suddenly had AI tools that could write code in seconds. Even designers were competing with AI tools that could create logos, illustrations, and images instantly. For a moment, it really looked like machines were about to replace huge portions of the workforce. And then the layoffs started. According to Layoffs.fyi, more than 260,000 tech workers were laid off in 2023 alone. Major companies like Amazon, Meta, and Google cut thousands of jobs as they reorganized around automation and artificial intelligence. The narrative was clear. Automation was the future. Humans were becoming optional. But something interesting started happening at the exact same time. While digital jobs were being automated, hands-on careers started becoming more valuable. Electricians, plumbers, mechanics, barbers, and tattoo artists. Because artificial intelligence has a fundamental limitation. It is extremely good at processing information, but it struggles with physical craftsmanship and human interaction. Tattooing sits directly at the intersection of both. A tattoo artist doesn't just draw an image, they work with living skin. They adjust needle depth. They stretch skin to control ink placement. They adapt designs to fit the curves and movement of the human body. Every tattoo is different. Every client is different, and every session requires decisions that happen in real time. That level of physical skill is incredibly difficult to automate. Even advanced robotic systems struggle with tasks that require constant micro-adjustments. This is something researchers in robotics often refer to as the dexterity gap. Machines can perform repetitive movements extremely well. But tasks that require fine motor control, adaptability, and human judgment remain very difficult for robots to master. Tattooing requires all three. But the craft is only part of the equation. The other reason tattooing is resistant to automation is something even more important: trust. A tattoo is permanent. When someone sits down in a tattoo chair, they're making a decision that will stay with them for life. That level of permanence changes how people think. They don't want a machine making decisions. They want a human artist, someone who understands their story, someone who can adjust a design, someone who can talk them through the process. Tattoo artists are part technician, part designer, and part psychologist. Clients often walk into a shop carrying emotional meaning behind their tattoo. Memorial tattoos, life milestones, symbols that represent identity or personal history. A machine can generate an image, but it can't understand the meaning behind it. And that human connection is one of the biggest reasons the tattoo industry continues to grow. According to IBIS World, the tattoo industry in the United States generates billions of dollars in annual revenue, and the number of tattoo studios has steadily increased over the past decade. Younger generations in particular see tattoos as a normal form of self-expression, which means the demand for skilled tattoo artists continues to rise. And even when artificial intelligence does enter the tattoo world, it usually plays a supporting role.
I don't see it as rebranding or redefining tattooing. I think of it as a tool.
Artists might use AI tools to brainstorm design ideas or generate reference images, but the final tattoo still requires a human artist. Because the real value of tattooing isn't just the design, it's the craftsmanship, the experience, the connection between artist and client. This is something economists and futurists are starting to recognize. In the World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report, many of the fastest-growing job categories involve hands-on work that combines creativity and human interaction. Jobs that require presence, dexterity, judgment, and trust. These are qualities that artificial intelligence struggles to replicate, which means the future of work may look very different from what people expected. Instead of machines replacing every job, technology may actually increase the value of careers built around human skill and craftsmanship. Tattooing is a perfect example. It combines art, manual skill, human communication, and creative judgment. That combination makes it extremely resilient to automation. While AI replaces tasks done behind screens, tattoo artists are building careers around something much harder to replace: real-world skill. So, while the world continues to debate which jobs artificial intelligence will eliminate, there's one profession that still depends on something machines can't replicate: a steady hand, a creative mind, and a real human connection. And that's why becoming a tattoo artist might be one of the most future-proof careers in the age of AI.